race fans, welcome back into another edition of the NSRL here for the Tuesday night truck. Back for race 2 of 25 here at the Atlanta / Echo Park, whatever you call it, Motor Speedway. If I could get the overlays to load, I would. I really would. Not sure what happened to them, truthfully. But we're here tonight, as always, with my co-commentator in the booth, Art. How we doing?
I'm excited. It's really funny watching even the real life commentators struggle with calling this place Echo Park Speedway because that's not what it is. Like, as much as we want to bring sponsors into the sport, like,
Not like this.
you can't always, people still call it Xfinity. Like, sorry, O'Reilly.
So let's
Like,
see.
man.
Why does nothing want to work? Overlay one. It's all here. I don't know. I truthfully don't know. I spent 2 hours setting it up and it won't pop up on. So we'll just refresh, maybe? Refresh the browser source? I don't know. But we're here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'll just list off the race information. 135 laps here tonight. 2 laps qualifying, obviously. Stage 1 at the conclusion of lap 40. Stage 2 at the conclusion of lap 80. 3 green-white checkers, 4 total tire sets. Feeling really not going to be an issue tonight. Estimated at 54 to 58 laps. 0 fast repairs for these drivers. And as it stands, it looks like they get about 32 drivers, so we're not going to send anyone home as it is. So that's good. He has to go home. Marcelo De Silva currently top of the board at 31.71. I'll just spend all qualifying. It's intermediate. I mean, I don't know. Qualifying at a semi-super speedway, intermediate, not really sure. But I'd like these overlays to work. I spent a lot of time trying to get this to work.
Look, we do have quite a bit of time. Still, 15 minutes.
Is it really 15? Yeah, 10 minutes qualifying and that.
And then the warm-up, yeah.
Let's see here. Refresh the browser source. Reload the overlay. So it's weird because it'll do a bunch of stuff. Like if I tell it to show the UI and then do that, I can do that through the overlays, but the actual overlays don't want to work. But Nick Hansen currently top of the board, 31.25. Getting through some of these drivers. Aiden Smith out on track. Ryan Nunemaker, Diego Rodriguez, top of the board, 31.24. Everyone that I click on goes off track. Save. I don't want to have to do this because it doesn't make any sense.
We really are in the big time. We're getting technical difficulties. Like, at showtime, man.
I'm absolutely frazzled. It was working in the test stuff.
Is this a second lap qualifying?
Is it? I mean,
I mean, it's
I
got to
think
be. It's too
so.
small. Yeah. Because McConville's in a 31.8, and he's all the way down in 20th, and we know he, thrives at super speedways. It is, because that's gonna be Mike McConville on pole.
Man's trying to go back to back.
Hey, Tyler Reddick.
31-22.
Although I would say, slightly more impressive for Reddick to do it, but hey, still be nice here. Still won't be my pick to win. I think he appreciates that.
We just need somebody to lose their right front fender, and that's my pick to win. Gonna live timing server connected to server in the United States. Link. I don't know. This is like it's been delayed at times, but it's never not loaded before. So that's a fun one. Course is visible in yes. Anybody else still out on track? Brandon Muir, like the last one.
We had people asking questions if they could cut the apron. Should probably know that, ahead of time.
Nice. Muir finishes his lap. He'll go P2 in that 31-24. As that appears to be, I got a couple late entrants. Cole J. Wilson, Brockton Packard gonna make an appearance here late. Packard gets away first. He showed good speed at Daytona, as I'm just kind of resigned to the fact that the overlays probably won't show.
That's not real.
Maybe all the new stuff broke it. But if it won't pop up, it won't pop up. And we'll just do it. We'll just call the race.
We do still have, 5 minutes.
I don't know what else I could do for it. It's just not like it's been like delayed or
Dude.
laggy. Like restarted my PC a bunch.
Nah.
It ain't working.
That's why we need a producer.
Second lap for the 49 machine. He'll go P9. Cole J. Wilson, his second lap goes P18, right at the death. What else can I do? Got a 5-minute warm up. Reload the overlays. I don't know.
I think we came to figure that out by now.
Yeah. Early picks to win. There's Max DeFilippi here again.
I don't see him.
Oh, he folded after one race, man.
There's too much pressure on him. He couldn't, hold up.
To it. But any of the Fr8, what league is this? This is the NSRL, NASCAR Sim Racing League. They do real life schedules. It's essentially a mirror image of the real life NASCAR. Sunday nights, Cup Series. Monday night, the O'Reilly Series. And then Tuesday nights, what we're doing here, the Craftsman Truck Series. Full length races. Solid racing, pretty clean racing. Highly recommend.
And you get us to go with it.
Free entry.
So, obviously, we recommend it.
Yeah, bit rate's fine on the stream. It's not an internet thing. The overlays just doesn't want to work. Save. Project. Like, I went through and I got everybody their numbers assigned. I brought the logos back into it.
Man, it too much.
Heartbreaker.
It's really sitting here saying, no, we can't handle it all.
See, that would just be inherently silly.
I mean, obviously, it's, that's why it was a joke.
We added some. Do I get rid of the plugin? I don't see why that would. Got here tonight? 20, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Final. Got 5 seconds remaining in the warm-up. We're ready to go.
I mean, they're ready to go.
Yeah.
We're still.
And how I know it's broken is because it's like, oh, it's race time and it's still not show up. That's how you know it's broke. Because we've had times where it's like, oh, it's race and it's fine. Yeah, it's just dead. It is dead and dead and dead. Golly, this is annoying, and it makes it so much more difficult.
You say, is there a bunch of chatter in your tech support?
Well, they're from the UK, so no.
Ah.
And there's not, but overall, no. Like, there's nobody, like, they've had issues before. Like, oh, everything's down. Like, but. A good time. Let's see. The only thing I could think of, we delete the browsers. Put it back in. TNN. This here. Overlay local. I don't know what that means. Guess we can try that. Who you got for race?
Give me Daniel Hashey.
Daniel Hashey, I like it.
Starting 20th.
Here we go. I got Mike McConville to go back to back. We ain't got overlays. We're just gonna call this live. And here we go. We're underway. Good start for that inside line. All 31.
No crazy 3-wide action. No one, relatively calm.
All 31 did start the race, so all the way back to Rich Jet in the 77. Inside line has 4 clear back to Jeremy Brown. An early move from the outside. Jared Wishon in that 17. Jeremy Brown going up to help. Outside of Diego Rodriguez for second. It is Mike McConville that led the first lap. He'll lead the second lap. They're allowed to put 2 tires under the red and white apron. They cannot make a pass below it. And we've seen just great racing at this reconfigured Atlanta Motor Speedway for pretty much since its inception. Handling actually matters just a little bit. With open setups, if you have a setup that's not worth its salt, you'll find yourself getting tight. You can't get up into the fence like we saw.
There are multiple trucks in the fence there.
56, Brian Nunemaker falls back, still on the fence. Drops down to 28.
Yeah, go. Couple 3 wide, action here.
But all good for now. That's Brandon Pfeiffer up on the high side in that 18 Fana truck.
Yeah, as much as it, does race like it wants to be a super speedway, pack racing, there's drafting needed. You get up in that high line a little too much and your stuff will just be gone.
Yeah, you'll stuff it right in the fence and you'll lose all that momentum over the course of a long run.
And yet we know exactly how important tires are here at this track.
I remember last year's finish here. It got very strung out. They actually had a green flag pit stop within the final 20 laps as well. And it got super spread out with that alone. But even before the pit stops, we had kind of broken up into multiple packs. I think we saw the 49 in there of Brockton Hacker getting loose there off turn number 2. He held his position in 4th, but he looked a little sideways coming off turn 2 that last time. Congo continues to lead. Diego Rodriguez started 3rd. Able to just slot in on the initial start of this race. Inside line definitely starting to form up now. Outside line faltering, your pole sitter back down to 14th. 71 truck Brandon Year. Second 14th. Fourth truck in line on the high side. Normally mean you're inside the top 10, or just about, but outside line really doesn't start till that 8th place. Go away! Overlay!
Overlay?
There we go. What is it?
Took 8 laps.
Just took an eternity. We can't touch anything. I mean, it is the most delayed piece of trash I've seen in some time. It doesn't even want to update the intervals, but there's something there. Will it work continually? It's there, but it's not working. Like, it's actually scrolling through the intervals there. Michael Congo goes up to the high side, and he's going to give Diego Rodriguez the lead. So the images work. The images are now there. But it's not updating the intervals.
Laps is not changing anything. It's just like, hey, yo, we got this information.
It's like, we got this static
there you go.
information. So something's overloaded there in the back. But Mike McConville willingly gave up the lead there. Now leads the outside line. Oh, it just updated again. It's like updating 2 seconds at a time. You can see all the driver numbers have loaded in. I wonder if it's I'll have to ask around, but the only thing I can think of is we added a bunch of plugins to the service. And then we added what is it? So we added the plugins for like custom, we can track the
We got a truck on the apron.
See, the confusing thing is it's here. Right? It's now here, but it doesn't want to update.
It's here and not working.
Yeah, it's literally updating
is
like a tick. It's updating every couple of laps.
2 laps?
That is so strange. It's actually a hindrance.
I mean, it's just we're spreading misinformation.
But I can't get it to go away though. Like I hit hide, it's just like it's popped up, and it doesn't want to update. This is new. Like, cause normally, like I've mentioned it 100 times. Oh, I was making a bunch of last minute changes, and it lagged it, so I had to reset it. Well, I reset it. I was doing changes on a different race, different session entirely, and it still didn't work. So I don't know what it's doing currently. But we added a bunch of plugins, and then all of the images, like the logos, we had to update our host. Like, we couldn't just put them in Discord and grab the link from Discord. We actually had to put it on a website. Is that just killing the bandwidth of that? I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. I'll have to ask around. That's what honestly, I think it might be that. We put so many images, like an external host maybe? Like all the driver numbers that you see and the league logos and everything.
You not like cleared it at all?
I don't. And now it got rid of the lap count and everything. If I just
man.
Honestly. But it's like, I don't know. It's behaving properly. You can see the images rotating at the top of the tower. Like, but nothing else.
I just want to give a shout out to these drivers while this is happening, because I mean they've kept this a relatively calm race. I'm not going to say, oh, we didn't have anything to really cover, but they've kept it clean, and that's what we want to see. It's good racing. It's good, clean racing.
And it's been they've been making moves. You look there, Ricky DeRoser leading the inside line. He's up. I had it backwards. Carlos Ortiz, second in line on the outside. He is up 18 spots. So they are making moves through this field and doing it in a clean manner. As Ortiz was taking a peek there at the race lead through the middle, almost pulled a Hocevar. Oh, we got Chris Cloud around. And he saved it.
He's gonna save it.
He's gonna save that truck.
Ooh, there's gonna be a truck in the wall. He's coming down. They're gonna go
that's gonna be a big one. 93 of Cole Wilson, and then they pile in behind.
No, my guy. No.
Lone engine. Immediately for, I think that was the 93 we saw smoking. And we'll back this up. It was at the worst possible angle, right at that dog leg. And it's our fault for talking about it. Let's take a look here. So actually, it's my fault entirely for mentioning Carlos Ortiz, because then he promptly exploded. My apologies there. And it starts with him, unfortunately. So let's see here. We said we were going to make that move. He's just going to make slight contact with the back of Diego Rodriguez. Right there. It's going to send him up the hill into the fence. And then he's just stuck like glue trying to get off of it. Finally does. Then gets hit from Jeremy B. Brown, who's coming through. Back into the fence. Down into Eli Tomlin. And chain reactions off from there.
They got my guy, Daniel Hashey.
You picked him to win, so commentator's curse in full effect. Oh, I don't... Oof. He thought he was going to split the middle there. But he actually hits Eli Tomlin. And then... that is... Marcelo da Silva, his teammate. In there as well. There's Travis Minto up. Oh, that's big damage there for the 7 as well. Let's see here. Blimp Cam will give us a good picture of this, I feel like. Chopper, maybe? Chopper's a bit better here. Yeah, 93 is dead. I mean, that is just the worst angle. Carlos Ortiz is dead. Eli Tomlin. Hashi's pretty much out of it. Travis Minto, huge damage. Marcelo da Silva, huge damage. Eli Tomlin as well. That's going to be a lot of trucks severely wounded, if not out of the race entirely. Within the first 20 laps, halfway through stage one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carlos Ortiz has already called it a night. Obviously, others involved as well. Gabriel Fr8 had an internet issue, and he dropped early. He's now back in, and he's going to have a handful of spots to pick up free at a bare minimum.
I will say it's not entirely shocking. We know that dog leg it can be a problem. Expect, probably a couple more issues tonight.
Absolutely.
No, wreck didn't happen there, but. And I don't read their rules, so I don't know if they allow going below there during the race.
So let's actually... So the overlay's back. It was working there for a second. Let's actually do this. Let's troubleshoot. Get rid of all the driver numbers. As we go back to... Have a backup of this. That's fine. 8. Okay, save. Here we go. Not dependent on the external hosting site.
We're going to be 3 wide off the restart.
They saw a bunch of trucks die in the back of the field, and they said, "Hey, I want a piece of that."
Like me next, man.
I said, "I want to get hooked at the dog leg. Have the most vicious crash possible."
You can see him start splintering up in the back, trying to, get safe. Drivers feel, we're coming up on the end of the stage.
You got
15-ish laps. You're not going to go a lap down right now. They still might wreck.
Able to leave was Brandon Muir and Daniel Hashi, and heavily wounded. Eli Tomlin has called it a night. Carlos Ortiz has called it a night. Marcelo da Silva still on pit road. Cole Wilson also called it a night, obviously. Gabriel Fr8, truck perfectly fine, just obviously internet connectivity issues. Means he'll have to pick his way up from the back. Hoping for a lot of chaos, but we just, eliminated a good chunk of trucks, so... We'll see how many more cautions we give. They're looking pretty racy now. Jared Wishon out front. Brown, Jeff Carson, Aiden Smith the fourth. The top 4. Dakota LaRue, the first truck on the high line in 5th. Biggest mover so far is Dakota. He's plus 17 since the drop of the green flag. The big movers, Andrew Stacy in that 65 machine. Blue white 65. A lot of blue cars right around him. That's Nick Hansen behind him in the 99, both kind of blue and black a little bit there. He's up 17 as well. Tane Hodison in that 22 machine. Tane Hodison, what is... Not sure what that is. Nick Hansen's actually the 99 white. I had that backwards. Dakota LaRue now 3 wide, no help. We'll go to the back of the lead draft.
Once again, they're trying to make it 3 wide through the dog.
For no contact. Mike McConville nearly into the side of LaRue, and actually, there probably was contact. Jason Samito on the bottom. Chris Kalani just spun out a couple of laps ago, but he's right back up there inside the top 15, nearly inside the top 10 now. We have 11 laps left to go in stage 1. We can't keep track of that manually. Hey, Overlay decided to come back. See, all the numbers are gone. Now it's all boring. I don't know, man. It's not even working there, so maybe it's just...
I was going to say, it's not
any better. Okay. That's such a trend. No, that's literally like, that's not even the default font. It's literally broken because it won't load in the correct property. Okay, so here it is. It's now loaded in the correct font.
We're doing our best. Wow.
So that's the default font in the numbers. It's all boring again. But it's still not even calculating anything.
While he's updating it, there is no pressure from this outside line. Got so bad they got 3 wide trying to push each other. Down to 7 to go, and there's no pressure.
I'll let you call it, bud.
I'm trying. That's really doing a Google things. I mean, it's not really a top 5 breakaway, but no one's really challenging them. They don't got the stuff. Tire's not built for it. Hey, the only challenger for Jared Wishing for this stage win is going to be Jeremy P. Brown in P2. LGP, when does it happen? And if Jeff Carson goes with it. Even Brockton Packard not able to make that, outside line, start moving forward. Can't move past the top 5. Down to 4 laps to go with the bottom line not even connected, man. Packard's trying to get there. He's made it up to 4th. Is anyone going to give him some help? Anyone going to give him some love? 3 to go in the stage. A little 3-wide action. We got the 18 car in the wall, able to not take anyone out. Would have been right there with Max's pick to win. Mike McCon did. They're safe for now. 2 to go. Brockton Packard still the only one trying to challenge around the outside. Top 3 unchanged. You've got to be pushing if you're doing anything. We're on the white flag lap for the stage. And they just aren't pushing on that outside line. See if we get a move here through 3 and 4 from Jeremy B. Brown. It's going to come from Aiden Smith. And he's got no help. He's going to get up to P3. Little bit of contact. Just nothing at the front. And that'll be stage. Jared Wishon, your stage winner. Followed by Jeremy B. Brown and Aiden Smith. Mike McConville rounds it out in P10. Really thought there would be more of a fight.
Yeah, so essentially, I wasn't even Googling anything. I was just literally putting all the issues that it was having. Hey, this is what we added overlay-wise. This is what the only changes we made. And here's what it's doing. It's just not loading, and when it finally does pop up, 20 laps late, it doesn't even update. This is a new one. But yeah, I was watching it in the background. Inside line dominant there, the final 10 laps of that run. Long season, super speedway racing. And you're going to be content with solid stage points when you get it, so. But even now, I got Diego Rodriguez. He's going to stay out on the racetrack. Travis Minto and Gabriel Fr8 wanted to get the wave around / lucky dog, but looks like it was Minto that got the lucky. Who got the lucky dog? I'm so backwards with it. Who was that?
Not be Brandon Meyer?
Brandon Meyer in a 71 getting the lucky dog. And Fr8, he wanted to take the wave, but unable to do so. 4 cars out of the race. Well, Marcelo da Silva, technically still on pit road, but he's been there 15 minutes already. 27 still running, 1 on the pit. So we could say, tentatively 3 out of the race. Fr8 will now come in this time. Interesting that Rodriguez stayed out because he's going to have to pit.
And
well, actually, he pitted at lap 20 into that first caution of the race, that huge crash on the front stretch. He actually came in and pit, so he will be good, I think.
He definitely won't be.
15.
We saw in that long run though, we saw some tires not holding up necessarily well. So, I mean, he's got to be hoping for at least a caution midway through the stage.
If he it's gonna be close.
I see this causing some some issues here on this restart.
Back underway, Diego Rodriguez. Good restart.
Maybe it won't cause issues. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right back to the point, Jared Wishon, who is strong here early. And Brown's been up front most of the night. Nick Hansen started fourth, runs fourth. Aiden Smith's been up there a good bit in the 89 machine. Jeff Carson, a big mover. Pretty even here. Inside and outside line. At least better than at the end of stage one. Slight advantage to the outside line here, actually. Nick Hansen to the point. Brockton Packard in tow, and there's Mike Conville, Brandon Pfeiffer.
I say, I'm surprised with how well Diego Rodriguez has been able to hold on, older stuff.
Just like that, though, inside line, 3 trucks clear.
And that's with McConville all over the back of the 49, trying to get him to go forward.
And now he's going to put him 3 wide, up by the wall, no help. And he'll be dropping back outside of the top 10.
It's going to be where we see the setup difference. There will just be better trucks than others.
How much drag can your truck produce? Or how little should it produce? Pushing, you better. Ooh, McConville nearly got lifted up there.
Got Dakota LaRue, who got loose through 3 and 4 and went down.
Yeah, these trucks just wiggle. I mean, they just slide all around. If they get a long run, you'll see them just kind of move around a little bit. Wherever their truck feels more comfortable, that's where they'll end up at. But right now, on the bottom side of the racetrack for most of these trucks, gotta be careful to watch them slide. I mean, they just slide up a little bit. You see there Rodriguez, like you mentioned, he slid up a little bit there, nearly into Smith. His tires will be feeling it just a little bit more. front three comfortable right now. McConville's trying to get that outside line reorganized. At least get Aiden Smith closer to those front three. 30 laps to go in stage 2. They're pretty much stalling out right around Diego Rodriguez. Only 4 now, maybe 5 trucks a little bit further back. '56 joins the party. Andrew Stacy, yeah, he'll go up top with Brandon Minto as well. 19 trucks in the lead. Draft Steve Herring, John Wilco, Dakota LaRue, Travis Minto in that second grouping, and the 52 is having a little bit of trouble with his connection, kind of on his own at the moment.
There really is no love for this outside line.
And that's something we saw a good bit at Daytona early on. Towards the end, they were making moves that they needed to make, but right now it's like, oh well, why you know, push super hard? Why try and, you know, absolutely shove the guy in front of me to the lead, overheat my engine, or maybe even just wreck the guy in front of me? You have a whole second stage still to do. No urgency right now. Not even, you know, they're not even getting ready to hand out the stage points for stage 2. So there should be no urgency really. But it is something in the back of your mind. It's like, hey, maybe, you know, do I want to be the second guy on the inside? And just, I don't know. You take mental notes, of course, throughout the race.
This is why we always had Corbin draw up our race strategies, because if it was up to me, I mean, I always want to be leading the race. I want to be near the front.
But at the same point, it's like, okay, if everyone's stacked up on the bottom come 5 to go, and if you're Brockton Packard, you're sitting, you know, right outside the top 10. That's great, but you're 10th in line. You're not going to win the race. Whereas Mike McConville, it's like, well, he's not going to, you know, he doesn't have a whole lot of help, but he is the first truck on that outside.
And he's gaining ground. He was back there behind. He was near Tane Honnison, and he's just been moving up slowly.
So, it's something to be said. You know, he's not really getting a whole lot of help right now. But the guys on the inside just taking it easy. Is he full throttle, burning his stuff up? I mean, it should be full throttle, but he's using a little bit of that side draft on Aiden Smith there.
He's getting a little pull down the backstretch. Nick Hansen and Jeremy Brown coming up a little bit.
I mean, there's 3 trucks on the outside line. I don't imagine that they'd be running something that's drastically different in tape, so they shouldn't have, you know, naturally that much more speed on the straightaways. But it's possible. You know, there's minor differences, like 50% tape on the grill, 52, whatever it might be. I don't know the setup here. A little bit more speed down the straightaways. If you can manage your temps a little bit better, you can get a little bit more aggressive, obviously, as it is open setup. Anyway, yeah, I wish we could just get rid of the top one. Because now it just, you know, blocks the whole screen. Yeah, so, oh, here's the results. So it's just not even worth having anything happen.
I think McConville might have used a little too much of his stuff. He's, you know, back to being side by side. Rodriguez.
That got uncomfortable there. He should have a spot. Somebody, yeah, now he's fighting back. Rodriguez on the low line here. McConville drifts up a little bit to that third groove just a bit. Now 18 trucks. We've lost somebody. Might have been Dakota LaRue second group. They're out there minding their business. 20 laps to go in stage 2.
Just checking.
Just checking. Just had to make sure. Go on board with Andrew Stacy at the back, kind of as the lead group. See what he's seeing out there. 4th truck in line on the outside. See him starting to, they're starting to squirm around a little bit. Don't have as much grip as they'd like. It was probably 2 years ago. I guess 2-3 years ago. I don't get to run a whole lot of races, but I just vividly remember. It's different. It's in the Cup cars and the trucks, but it's like, hey, I vividly remember having, in the Cup car here at Atlanta, just being uncomfortable on the top, and it starts to, ooh, trouble! Aaron Mack into the wall.
It's not a caution. Still not a caution.
Oh my goodness.
I heard an engine blow.
We stay green, but as I was talking about it, just uncomfortable on the top. He didn't get tight and push into the fence. He just got loose coming off of 2 right in front of Andrew Stacy. Nothing he could have done about it.
Man.
Who blew the motor? Who was that?
Wait.
Brockton Packard.
Packard?
Blown motor. He's done.
He downshift trying to, get away from it?
He downshifted trying to get back up to speed in the lead draft. No. And that's it. I mean, you're done. No fast repairs. Thanks for coming. Gabriel Fr8 says, thanks for the pity spots, boys. He's 10 laps down. We're nearly halfway into it. And with that, there's only 10 trucks here. So everybody in the lead group, congratulations. You see this right here. As long as you don't blow it, you get stage points because it's 3 trucks here. Like, they could just keep it on chopper cam, and this is the fight for the stage. But yeah, back to the original points. Like, I vividly remember just being uncomfortable on the top. Like, it was just pushing tight, especially in turn 4. Like, I didn't, especially on older tires, I didn't feel confident going in there full throttle. I couldn't go in there full throttle. I could get up into the fence. Obviously, trucks are a bit slower here and there, but I mean, it's a unique track, that's for sure. I mean, right now it's again wildly spread out. Probably should have been a caution, but there you have it. It wasn't, so we'll keep going.
Yeah, I always hated being on the high side here in Atlanta because I wanted to be the one to stick my tires, below the red around the doglet. I wanted the space.
Yeah, but now, especially if you're in the top 10, I mean, you've gained another second. I mean, these are just 3 trucks. They're all doing the best that they can. But everybody here is guaranteed stage points. So you don't have to do anything. There's no need that you wreck yourself here. If you're Ricky DeRozier, you get 1 point just for turning the steering wheel a couple times. Don't overthink it. Don't get yourself caught up. Don't run into the back of somebody and cause a checkup or, lose the draft. This is valuable stage points. I mean, this is easy stage points. The same, at the other end, if you're, 4th, you're like, hey, maybe I'll make a move because I have guaranteed stage points. Maybe the worst I can get is 10th. So maybe, try and win the stage. Who knows? Ricky DeRozier, you're chilling, you're sitting out, doesn't really matter. stage point in my back pocket. If I go to the outside and get around Jeff Carson, that's perfectly fine. 10 laps to go. Overlay appears to be working. Question
what?
mark? Let's see. This will be the real test.
Man said, "Oh, we got it working. Let's test it more."
Yeah, it's now working. Fully. Alright, that's fine. Okay, that's something else. The drivers highlighted in red were the drivers that had to qualify in. They were below the top 30 in points coming into tonight. Obviously, 6 drivers from Daytona plus anyone new. We won't see a whole lot of red. And ideally, the overlay works, and I get rid of it after qualifying, but I don't want to touch it right now, so we're just going to leave it alone. And that's what we got. And I bet at the same time, let's see here. Yeah, even the driver story, driver chart. If I go to Tane Odyssey, that's so dumb. What happened? But I want the numbers in the overlay too.
Did you delete the file with the numbers?
I did. I want the numbers back. I want the custom numbers.
You deleted it.
Well, I have it, but I don't. Yeah, but look at this. Ricky DeRosa has been sitting P10. He has not moved in 10 laps. Richard Pruitt has been chilling in 14th. He has not moved. I mean, it's so static. You see poor Aaron Mack been stuck on pit road. Yes, we actually have something that works. It's Mike McConville. He's getting close to that outside. Fighting there along the outside of Jared Wishon and Jeremy Brown nearly. Himself, Tane Hodison, and Brandon Pfeiffer. The 3 trucks braving it around the outside. 20 trucks on the lead lap.
There goes Diego Rodriguez.
Yeah, so he could not make it. And he's got to do he had to do this green flag sequence. He had to go enter in turn 3. So he was not able to make it to the end of the stage. And he's going to end up. Samito's in the draft. It should just be fuel only. But he's not even. Oh, he's. Gonna be stuck a lap down with no guaranteed cautions. Because here comes Samito in the draft. He did take the fuel only, 6-second stop. Rodriguez, the first man a lap down. He's going to come out right in front of this group, and he's going to not get the lucky dog here. Here's the battle for the lucky dog. 160. Samito, 170. He actually should be able to tail. He'll be close. They come to the white flag, but I don't know if he's going to have anything to fight back with. It's going to be so close. We got a wreck. Got smoke on the back straightaway. McConville takes the lead. Coming to the finish of stage 2. And they got a wreck. There's Pfeiffer around. It's not a huge wreck. McConville wins stage 2. Samito around the outside. That's the battle for your lucky dog. And Rodriguez, I think, holds it. He actually got a big boost there from the 56. I think the 52 realized what was about to happen here. Oh, but he got a 0x. He definitely got a push there.
Ooh, no.
He might have lost it. Bonville wins stage 2.
Could you imagine?
I honestly,
like you're about to get the lucky dog at a stage caution, and because
why was
they have
Richard
to manually
Pruitt a lap down? What happened here? Oh, was he out of fuel? Yeah, he got. Wait, in all of that, Richard Pruitt. Never mind. In all of that, a heavily wounded. So that was the smoke that we saw. So it's all coming together now. Way in the back. And he just loses it in front of Dakota LaRue and Rich Jet. So never mind on all of that. Yeah, there goes Richard Pruitt as the lucky dog. How about that? Everything just loads now, doesn't it? Yeah, there's the race information, although you don't see the clouds or the wind direction. So there's still something wrong with it. Strange, but here's the race information. Fuel window ended up being pretty much dead accurate. Around 56 laps. For Rodriguez, pitted at lap 20, then had to come in 76, I believe. 77. And that was with a couple caution laps, so. Looks like Gabriel Fr8 will get his wave round this time by.
Just needs 10 more.
There you go. It says first caution, but that's because we reloaded the overlay so many times. It has no idea.
It doesn't know we had another stage.
It doesn't know that we've done 82 laps and had 3 cautions. I mean, you could see 20th on back is just a minefield. I mean, we literally have 20 trucks. And even the 20th place truck that just got the wave around, right? I mean, that's Richard Pruitt, his 19th. He's got damage on the left front. Rodriguez is fine, but he's, stuck a lap down. He's back to lap down. Some heavy hitters stuck a lap down. We got, a whole third stage here, but. It's been pretty chaotic, a race of attrition.
Surprisingly, a race of attrition without many cautions.
Yeah, just one big one.
And also a bunch of little wrecks that weren't cautions.
Here we go. Back underway. Third stage at Atlanta. Great launch for McConville. But is that what you wanted a super speedway? Probably not. I mean, he is 3/10 out in front. If Hodison wanted it, he'll go right by if Jeremy Brown pushes him enough. But they work well together, and he'll give him a courtesy push into turn number 3. Biggest mover after all this chaos is none other than Tane Hodison, 25th to 2nd in a car that... We're not going to reload the overlay. We're not going to break the overlay, but we will reload the paint schemes here.
It's still there.
Brutal.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. It's awful.
It's ugly, terrible, brutal.
It's got the number 2 on top of the hood, then it extends into the deck lid for no reason.
Absolutely an eyesore. It is the
But
number 22, though. I'll give him that. You can give him that much credit.
I was gonna say, I feel like we fixed a lot of the number shenanigans from last week. People, I believe,
Fr8 was corrected. He went from 16 to 06, but it, season opener, dedication to the Biff, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Of course, the last one to update is essentially Tane Hodison, because Trading Paints has no idea what's going on. Outside line still, not there. Yeah. 19 trucks on the lead lap. Steve Herring has lost the draft, as has Richard Pruitt with his damage. So 16th, 15th. Yeah, they're close to losing it. But they should be okay. Logan Giesbrecht, I think, will bridge them back into it.
At least now it makes a little more sense with the potentially riding in line on the bottom line. It's the longest stage. Quite a few laps ago, we've seen what happens whenever people try to get a little spicy going through the dog leg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're still at, we got 47 laps to go. Three trucks up top, everyone content to ride the bottom. Fuel's going to be close at the end. If we get a caution, it's fine. Fairly, very close. I think, no one wants to be the caution, but everyone would be like, oh, thank goodness we got the caution. We don't have to worry about fuel here at the end if we pit with, inside of 5 laps to go even. But 17 trucks in the lead pack. And in Atlanta, it'll go by quick, though. It really will. At a 30-second, lap time, it's going to go by fairly quick. So we got 40 laps at Talladega, 2.5 miles. It's like, oh, well, that's, you got plenty of time. We're going to get to lap 100 here. And, it's 30, very quickly, it'll be, it's time to go.
35. Oh, it's 20. 10. Oh, the race is over. I'm sure we'll get some cautions along the way, but still.
Mm-hmm. But right now, you know, it's both. You know, we have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time. But right now, it's very obvious that everyone is content to ride. McCollum says, "I'll lead. You know, however many laps I need to lead. I'll just hold the bottom and go from there. We'll just log laps at this point. He is burning the most fuel, so that might be a slight concern. If we were to go green the rest of the way, and it's a non-zero chance. Only 17 trucks. Make it 19. We got the 2 lap cars that actually aren't damaged. They're fighting for the lucky dog. So, can we get a commercial break? I'm sure Twitch will force one on everybody sooner or later.
I mean, they're in the middle of one right now.
That's fine.
10 seconds left in the ad break. Unless you're subscribed.
Something Twitch Prime. I don't know. They still do that. They still shill for Twitch Prime.
They still do Twitch Prime. If you got an Amazon Prime account, you've got access to Twitch Prime. If you want to give that to us, it'd be great. I think it's like $2 for us.
You can get some working overlays.
Fighter is a turbo user, so he's a nerd.
Turbo. Outside line starting to get formed up here just a little bit. Went from 3 trucks to, what is that, 3-8? No serious threat. They are just kind of, they're there. Cantley's up to 4th. But it's not side-by-side across the line, but they are starting to build something. Be in position, potentially.
That is a good question. Who is the Hocevar of this series? I don't think there is one.
Last year we had several competitors. They all have moved on. And it's not even meant to be a bad thing, but I think Diego Rodriguez, out of what we've seen the last 2 seasons and who's left, I'd say he made a lot of aggressive moves early on last season. But he's gotten so much better. We talked about it. He got the podium last week. He had a hot streak at the end of 25. So the results are there with it. And it's he was kind of aggressive at the beginning of last season. He calmed down a little bit. It's he'll still make a move if it's there. But that's not it's not anything nefarious whatsoever. McConville can be aggressive at times. He loves to make moves, but it's nothing. Those bars on a whole different level.
Yeah. I don't there's not really a host. There's not really someone who's just.
You've seen it. We've had one big caution at a Super Speedway race. They've done a nice job.
I think I've known one Hocevar in my iRacing career. And I can't remember his name. It's Andrew Cootie.
Oh, boy.
That's my host.
I'm not even Hocevar so much as Mike Wallace.
He had talent at Super Speedway.
Or was it Steve Wallace? Which one was the actual just hazard? Which one was that?
I don't know, man.
And I think it was it Steve Wallace? I think it was. He's had, you look at this team, I think it's the Steve Wallace crash compilation. He's had some doozies. What's the Alex Bowman quote, too? It's hey, leave it to so-and-so to say, hey, guys, wait, I want to be a part of the wreck, too. That one's, I forget who he was making fun of. Was he making fun of Danica with that? I don't even remember. Alex Bowman, you know what I'm talking about, but it's one of his most, as far as Alex Bowman can be quotable. It's hey guys, wait, I want to be a part of the wreck too. Now I gotta look it up.
We're in the middle of something.
I gotta look it up.
34 to go. some 3 wide for no reason.
We gotta know who to slander properly.
All of them.
Oh, Brian Scott.
Wait, the yellow flag?
He was making fun of Brian Scott. We got Ricky DeRosa in the back. He's up against the fence. And that 41 right side.
Oh, no!
Oh, trouble. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Just like that.
I was like, how is this, like, what's happening? And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, he's hitting the outside wall.
Why is it in the dogleg? Why is it always at this angle? It's just going to come up. 56 is just, they're just kind of there. He's going to look at the replay and just be kind of disappointed with himself because he comes way off the bottom. He's going to say, oh, the 56 didn't give me any room, but he's
going to look at that replay and be like,
yeah,
you didn't give me any room. He came down on me. It's
like honestly not like with the angle that he took. Unfortunately, like the 56 was pretty consistent there. Didn't really move at all. And he's 3 lanes off the bottom there. I mean, you could say the 56 moves down a tiny bit right there at the end, but he's not expecting. They're not 3 wide, so the 41 should not be up that far. And then the 65 Andrew Stacy's going to get a piece. Rodriguez, I think. Oh, Rodriguez, who's the lucky dog's in flux again because so many people were just involved in that. But yeah, the 41, 56 is dead. 65 got a good chunk there. And it will alleviate the fuel concerns for everybody. So that everyone does. I mean, we're getting pretty close to. Hey, when are we going to make that pit stop? Not needed. I suppose if you wanted to, you could stay out and you could probably get to the end and get the track position, but I want that last set of tires. Yeah, no, but back to our original point. Leave it to Brian Scott to say, hang on, guys. I want to be a part of the wreck, too. That is, that's a good one. It gets a good chuckle out of me.
Max, who's your driver comp?
My driver comp?
Your driver comp.
Dude, I don't know. I don't race.
You used to.
Man, I don't.
Man does not have the self-confidence to say Dale Earnhardt and be done with it.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. I ain't like wrecking people. I don't like the confrontation. I don't want problems.
No, that was me and Corbin.
For sure.
I was Ricky Spinhouse.
You're just Jimmy Spencer. Like, just decrepit old has-been, as Kurt Busch would say. Just wrecking people back. Or like Juan Pablo Montoya, this is gonna be the most difficult pass of your life for 27th. Like,
yeah, but he had talent on road courses.
No, absolutely. But like, he'd be at an oval, he'd be at New Hampshire, and he'd get caught for 21st, and be like, "You're not getting past him. Like, you're gonna die trying to get around." And he wouldn't even wreck him. Like, he's like, he said die, but you're gonna just exert every ounce of effort to not get.
I think it's sad, but I think I know my comp.
What that?
It's Austin Dillon.
Oh no.
I want to be Dale so bad, but I'm a super speedway merchant.
Just an absolute alien at Richmond, though. Oh. Just don't scroll any Facebook comments. Especially after qualifying. Don't do it. We're in a bit of a wild one. My overlays didn't work half the race. I literally was not in the right headspace. I was panicking. Now they're here, but
We're having a good time.
we're having a great
Just
time tonight.
heard another engine blow in the pits,
Oh,
so
jeez. That's got to be,
good for them.
what, Aaron Mack or Noonmaker? 18 trucks on the lead lap to settle it. 29 laps to go.
How many more cautions do we get?
We got 3 in us. 1 every 10 laps to
3.
finish. Outside line actually hooked up nice. We got Jeremy Brown to the race lead, but he becomes disconnected from Pfeiffer. Able to get down to the bottom. Does not get split 3 wide. McConville now on the back bumper of that 18 machine. Inside of 30 to go. I think you say those pushes get a little bit more aggressive.
I think you definitely want to stay at the front. I don't know how much you want to do about actually aggressively pushing.
I'd say at this point, though, like, with how much attrition that we've had, it's, you're kind of looking at a top 20 just if you can keep all 4 wheels in the right direction. Like, Gabriel Fr8 was dead last after 3 laps. He was 11 laps down. He could realistically finish 21st. That's huge that he's stuck in it. He's going to get Ricky Grozer in 6 laps and Brian Noonemaker. So, like, that is huge that he's going to be able to pick up those free spots. And if there's any more wrecks here, like, in the next 10 laps, he could get a top 20. That's 11 spots for free that he picked up. Oh, Pfeiffer nearly in front of the field, off the bumper of McConville. Jeremy Brown's blinking out. Brown coming up to stump that momentum of the high line. He's actually caught in a little bit of no man's land right now. But here we go with the big push from McConville. Starting to slide around. We're going full bore now. A little bit of a side draft there, it looks like. Hodison responding with a big push. They got 2 trucks clear on the bottom. We've seen Jeremy Brown's been up here most of the night. Tane Hodison was good in that second stage behind McConville. Obviously, McConville, your stage 2 winner. Trying to get that outside line to go. Nick Hansen's been up here most of the night. Aiden Smith's been a constant top 5 truck. Jeff Carson, top 10 truck. Got Travis Minnow. He's starting to climb up here, trying to crack the top 10. There's Chris Claude. He spun out early in the race. He's recovered inside the top 10. I'd say 14. Wilco, I think, is going to lose him. Is it 13 to settle it if nothing happens? That appears to be the case with 23 laps to go. And even then, you got Giesbrecht. He's kind of, you know, they're kind of spread out back here in the 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Oh, they're about to be 3-1 Convo going around the high side.
He tried. Really, that was just due to engine temps. He was stuck behind Pfeiffer for so long, and he was delivering some pretty significant pushes. He probably had to step out of line just so his truck wouldn't blow up. But that has completely evaporated the high line. What it does allow is it would allow any one of those front 6, they could, reform up. Addison, Irwishin, or, Aiden Smith, they wanted to go. They could go right around the 46 because there's no pressure of that high line. Someone could take advantage of this. There's no pressure behind them. Still 21 laps to go, so you got a little bit of time to make your move here. McConville's going to lead that outside line, try and get him regrouped. He's got a little bit of help in tow. Nick Hansen, Brandon Minto, Travis Minto, Gabriel Fr8, who this time by will pass Brian Noonemaker and get into the 21st position. Diego Rodriguez, the first truck 1 lap down, although Andrew Stacy, obviously on his lonesome and somewhat damaged, will be lapped here shortly. Outside line only back up as far as 6th. The outside of Chris Claude, trying to get to the outside of Jeff Carson. No significant pushes as of yet.
I really think if we're going to see a challenge from the outside, it would have to be McConville pushing someone just consistently.
What do these front 5 do? When do they? I mean, McConville, he's starting to get up there. He's now to the outside of Jeff Carson. Do you see that run coming with inside of now 20 laps to go? Is that a move you're willing to make?
I mean, it's a move I'm willing to make, but I'm also not.
Because again, there's really, it's 13 trucks. I mean, you can get a top 15 pretty easily at this rate. As long as you don't wreck yourself, you got a top 15. Then it's a bit of a wild card. So he's like, hey, I got good speed. I got wrecked out, or I made a move that didn't work. You get it back. But can you make the move for the win? Like, if you're Jared Wishon, do you move up? Do you try and pull out and hope somebody will help you? Through the 22 and the 17, do you go together? Obviously, it depends a lot on the team situation as well, down the stretch. They're starting to move around a little bit, poke their nose out. Mike McConville and Nick Hansen trying to work together. Richard Pruitt all on his own. We get the Minto brothers, obviously, there on the race channel. I don't see anywhere with Jeremy Brown. Challenge for second. Hodgson went up. Wishon able to stick to the inside. But he's going to pick up Mike McConville. They got a head of steam. There's a good push there from McConville. The 46 is going to have to drop back here a little bit as he lost his help from 22. Now they're outside of second. 46 has regrouped to the front bumper of the 17. But they're side by side down the back. 15 to go. Don't want to get caught in no man's land. Put yourself 3 wide. Oh, McConville's thinking about it. Lost a good bit of momentum there. Stacked up that outside line.
And they're all over the place, even trying to be on the back of each other. Man. I feel like we're in for a mild big one. McConville still looking to the inside.
Hodgson has really checked up that outside line. At that point, if you're McConville, just take it. So you keep, for whatever reason, yeah, I mean, you just, something's not right with the 22 machine. But they have, I mean, the outside line again evaporated. You don't have a whole lot of time. You got to sit there and rebuild that energy. Even to get up to the outside a second, and then you stall out anyways. Oh, nearly contact.
Almost contact. I mean,
ooh,
we've seen McConville get up there.
So now they're working together.
It's
Nick Hansen and McConville. They're in the same voice channel, so they can kind of coordinate this push around the outside a little bit. What do those front 4 on the inside do? What's the move going to be?
I mean, the run is coming. Do you want to go up and do it? Do you want to jump in front of it?
He got way out in front here. 46 did. 17 has a run. Going to tuck back in line. Ups that outside line, get caught back up a little bit. Side of seconds, just like that. They're back in it. But 10 laps to go.
He's right there.
Outside of second.
This isn't even really a run that you can block, because if you go up, the bottom line's going to take over.
Yeah, if you go up and it, completely checks up the outside line. I'm going to be a solid push here. Look how organized that bottom is, though. Well, as I say that, though, McConville, also a great run. Both great runs into 3 here. 99's a bit closer than the 17. He's going to get there first. 17 gets there first. 46 going to be fighting back through 1 and 2. 99, though, just like that. And 1 and 2, they're all over each other. That's teammates working together. 17 trying to help out. But here comes the outside line, finally. McConville's clear, and he's going to take it. I think that's a solid move. Because at that point, it's like, all right, thanks for the help, bud, but we're probably not going to get both of us clear. So, it's somebody has to push. So I'll lead the inside, you lead the outside. So there you go. If anything, right, the 99, he could start really side drafting and making that 46 real uncomfortable here in these final 7 laps.
And something McConville can do that Jeremy Brown was not doing is maintain control of that inside line. Going into 3 and 4, Jeremy Brown was getting so far ahead of his pusher. His pusher had to check up to actually make the corner. And you're leaving this gap that he has to fight to get back into. Like, you got to let off. Get, like,
do you honestly, do you want to drag the brake and allow that 99 to get to the outside of Jeremy Brown, knowing that, hey, like, it's going to be one of us winning
teammates,
it?
Yeah.
Like, the 46, he can't pull out. He can't beat you to the outside. But right now, he can do whatever he wants. 46 and 17, they can make a move around you. Just like that. Here goes the 46, 17.
17 almost goes around.
89 below the apron. Loose. No help on the top. They're going to 46 going to side draft here. 17's going to get there first. Where does he go? Right with the 46. Not a surprise. Here comes the 89. And the 5 to go. Just like that. 46 back to the point. 17. Those two working together.
If you're not careful, could hook up Hansen and McConville again.
So now, here's what I think. If you're the 46, drag the brake just a little bit and just keep McConville pinned underneath the 17. He doesn't have a move to beat you, the 89. I mean, I guess the alternative is McConville. Can he push him far enough out in front where he can make a move? You take a peek at it. He's thinking about it. 17 now has the momentum, though, because they're squabbling on the bottom. And that's the 17 to the front.
Really thought McConville might take a look at good 3 wide below the apron.
Here we go. 4 laps. Come to 3 laps to go. McConville solid push to the back of the 46. 46 and 17 been working well together. And they're 1-2 right now. It's going to be tough to separate them up. Outside line fading back again. McConville, he has room up. I would have taken that. Work with that 99 again.
I mean, you
got
to go now. You're going to have to run.
Yeah, they're going to come to 2 laps to go. You get to try and get him. Oh, that's not what you want. And there they go. Jeff Karsten around.
That was, I get why he did it. I don't respect it.
Who?
The 89.
89?
The 89.
Let's see here. Hayden Smith.
I mean, he can argue all he wants, and I'm sure he will. But
so they're going to work up on the top here. 89, or the 99 just into the back of McConville. Push gone wrong there a little bit. Oh, boy.
Oh, I think he just overcorrects. I take it back. I don't think it was intentional. I thought it was. I thought he had it gathered up down the backstretch, and he realized he wasn't going to get it, so
Let's
But
take a look.
yeah, it looks loose. It does not look like he has full control of that truck. Because I mean, you're gonna be going right,
Nah,
right,
he
right.
had
trying
it.
to get
He
it
had it
left.
all the way back to the left.
Yeah.
That's such
I
a
retract
weird.
the statement.
That's so weird though, because it wasn't like at a terrible angle initially. It just seemed kind of gradual, but yeah, right. Like he's already back to the left, but that thing just, yeah, he just was never in full control.
Man.
It
I
didn't
like
look
it.
that like from this angle, right? You're sitting here like it's just kind of we're gradually to the left. Like it does not look insane. Kind of right back to the, and it's just.
Yeah, watching it live, it looks like he just hooks it. He's like, nah, we're not doing this.
So poor Jeff Carson just barely collected there. Diego Rodriguez gets a piece, Rich Jet into it, and Fr8 fighting back unfortunately gets into him.
Hey, there might be your truck missing a bumper or missing a piece of it. It's gonna be green white checkered 1 of 3.
Well into overtime. They're going to be in 2 separate lanes here, the 17 and the 46, Wishing in front. Probably want to work the start here, I would imagine. Just drop down in front. One of them got 2 laps. Fuel, not really going to be, I mean, 80 to 135, it's close, but you get the caution laps. You would assume everything is fine. Lights are off on top of the pace car. 17 trucks on the lead lap, and the back of Rich Jet's truck says, "Be the last one standing." And he's got some damage himself. So who's going to be the last one standing here in a race of heavy, heavy attrition?
And, just like your favorite broadcaster, we're going to be getting an ad here in a minute.
Oh, boy. We just had one.
We do not. I don't have the ability to dismiss it, man.
We literally just had one. Good God, the timing is horrible. Lit.
We can only hope that it is over before we go green.
Oh my goodness.
But it won't be. Oh no.
Well, tragedy. I literally just saw that we have it. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it would not let me dismiss it.
Here we go. Pace car makes a hard left-hand turn down pit road. We got a green-white checker here. Inside line is not hooked up at all here. McConville's hanging back.
McConville's a car back. What are you doing?
He's trying to get a good, I mean, let's see here. 17's not going to have any help. Here's Brandon Minto finally. Welcome to the party. Where do you go, though? You're stuck there on the bottom. Unless you're just hoping.
We'll have to see how wide the dog leg gets.
What's the thought?
Oh, he tried it. He was peaking 3. There was no
in the back. Brandon Pfeiffer's there. Nick Hansen taking a peek at it. Oh, and he's gonna. Oh, he had.
17 almost.
He had it. I thought he was gonna look middle here. White flag races official at the first time of asking in overtime. No matter what happens, we are racing back. Outside line should have the momentum down the back. Who's gonna make it back? 17 nearly up and over. Here comes Brandon Pfeiffer and Tane Hodison. Brandon Pfeiffer. Can he make the move to the outside? Here comes Hodison. It's going to be 3 wide. Here we go to the line. It's going to be Brandon Pfeiffer that gets it. How about that?
Oh, man.
His first win that we've seen on Tuesday nights. We saw him all last year. And how about it? Cinema across the line. Hodison second. Jeremy Brown third. Take a look at how it all unfolded.
Atlanta really living up to these finishes.
Carnage down the back. Nick Hansen in the back of the 17 machine, who finishes 17th as a result. Taking the peak. 3 wide does not work. No help from the 46. Loses all help. I mean, it's right. He's right to peak middle here. Has nothing to lose, but he just gets loose. Comes back down, collects the 17, and then it's just chain reaction from there. I mean, there he goes. I mean, instantly out of the picture. And so, nearly up and over. And he doesn't actually, except for the very end there. They're just piling in. Absolute carnage. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Because they're all right in the middle of the track. Chris Claude taking a left and gets shunted from John Wilco. He's down in the fence. He's coming back up the track. Aaron Smith, Dakota LaRue. There's Steve Hay. Oh my gosh! Who was that? Andrew Stacy said it's the last. They're all wrecking into 4. Let me come on through. It was so... Oh boy, he came in from left field for this one.
He could have slowed down and gained so many positions. Like, he gained them anyway, but like...
Just KO Diego Rodriguez. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. He really just said, watch this. I mean, my goodness. He braked with like a second left. What's the point at that point? It's like, oh, I'll brake now. You're already there. Just flying in. Oh my gosh. And now for the absolute, I mean, it's just absolute cinema here at the finish. Pfeiffer. My guy, well done. I mean, this is perfectly timed. I thought Hodison was going to go with the 46 and screw up that move, but he times it perfectly. And there it is. Hodison shoots low. We'll see what they say about that. That's very close. But Brandon Pfeiffer, for sure, you're a race winner. No matter what. That is...
Brandon Pfeiffer, no matter what.
It's funny. I was literally looking at it, and he was the last man locked in. Like I was like, oh, he's 30th in point. He's the last one that has a guaranteed spot in this race. So he didn't obviously need to fall back on it, but
52 says we should look at their view of the last lap.
we will. Let's go ahead and get these interviews in real quick. Let's see.
Just say the word.
Let's see. Can I get this? Does this work? Maybe.
Yeah.
And we'll just hide. There you go. All right, let's get him in here. Here with your race winner, Brandon Pfeiffer in the 18 machine. A thrilling victory. 3 wide across the line. First win that we've seen. Last season 2025 had a runner up at Phoenix to close out 2025. Carried that momentum into 2026, and you get your first win of the season. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is my first win in this league. Like I hardly ever win any league races, so it definitely feels good to win one for sure.
Absolutely. Qualified 10th, so had some speed for sure, and just kind of mixing up in the top 10. Just, we had obviously the big wreck on lap 20, the big one at the end, involved in neither. Just kept it clean and consistent here tonight, and made the move that you had to make. So, yeah, thrilling victory there. 3 wide across the line, in a photo finish. That's the way to get the first career win. But,
Oh yeah, for sure.
absolutely. Congratulations on the win. And we'll let you get any shout outs in if you have any.
I just want to say thank you to all of my team. Title, Tane, Diego, Logan, even Dakota. He was hanging out with us. Andrew, Stacy. They all really did favors and helped out whenever I could, and it just feels good to win. Thank you to Warren Cook, who isn't in this league, but is the man that definitely does me good with speed and all that stuff. I appreciate it. Yeah, it just feels so good to win. It's been a while.
Absolutely. It's hard to win, so enjoy it, man. It's super speedways. I mean, it's difficult to win, and 135 laps put yourself in position to close out the deal. But in thrilling fashion, photo finish 3 wide at the line. Congratulations, and we'll see you next week at Long Beach.
All right, see you then.
Here with your runner-up tonight, Tane Hodison made it exciting 3 wide across the line. Nearly our biggest mover, but second best at plus 23. From the back, all the way up to the front, and by a margin of, what was it officially? Let's see here. 28 hundredths of a second. You get the runner-up position, but able to avoid the carnage and get a solid podium finish here, and some good points on the board early in the season.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I had literally no practice coming into to qualifying, so that's why I didn't qualify. I had a bit of a long day at work today, and so I decided to play it safe, learn from the back, and just uh, make my way up, and tried to get some stage points, which I did do. But yeah, at the end there, I wanted to work with Brandon more because obviously we're teammates, but he moved to the high line too late, and I was worried that neither of us was going to win, so I had to go to the bottom of the 46. But luckily, worked out better than I expected, getting the 1-2. So congratulations to Brandon. I know he was mad after Phoenix losing by I think pretty much the same margin, but so I know this means a lot to him, and he did a good job. So.
Really, nothing better than the team 1-2. Thrilling finish for you guys. Congratulations, and we'll let you get any shoutouts in if you have any.
All right, just all the guys at Title, both on our Cup side and our truck side. We got Diego, Logan, Dakota, me, Brandon on the truck side, and then we got Matt on the Cup side, and we all work together and we're at different skill levels, but we're all learning from each other, and that's why you see our cars and trucks up towards the front more now than you did beginning of last season. So it's just really enjoy being on this team. We have like the perfect people, so that's probably the biggest shout out.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again, and we'll see you next week at Long Beach.
All right, I'm excited for Long Beach. See you next week.
Yeah, Long Beach. That's gonna be a weird one. That's gonna be.
Yeah, I can't say I'm excited for it.
That's gonna be so strange. Our
80
first.
laps.
Ooh, we're gonna see some real. I can't wait to see what the qualifying gap's gonna be. Jeremy Brown not here in the waiting room, so don't. He's unhappy about how that race ended up, but strong podium finish to him. He was up front all night. Qualified 6th, finished 3rd. So he did a good job tonight. Just lost all of his help and was kind of just a sitting duck at that point. Get that ugly truck for. But yeah, the first career win, that's always special. You love to see it. Let's hide the podium finishers. And let's show the overall finishers. Everything works now. That's dumb. Why couldn't we get the driver numbers? Whatever. 2 laps led for Brandon Pfeiffer. 2. All night. Out of 140. Or 138, excuse me. Got it wrong. Only 3. I don't know when it kicked in. We had 3 cautions in the second half of the race. You see there, the race of attrition, I mean, was absolutely insane tonight. Marcelo da Silva. That's just crazy. And Nick Hansen, Dakota LaRue, that's all going to be broken because of how they all wrecked coming across the line. But it was crazy. Mike McConville back-to-back weeks of the most laps led, but all for naught. Coming home 4th, just off the podium. Should easily remain your points leader with that 2 win. And let's go take a look. 52 said to take a look at it, so we'll go take a look at his last lap. Jason Samoto, he gets top 10 for his troubles. Go on board with him. That's the best way to do it. He's got a head of steam. Working around the outside here of Aiden Smith. He's going to take it 3 wide. Keeps it out of the fence, nice and tidy. Has the momentum around Aiden Smith. Sees them all wrecking in front, coming back up the track. Oh! He almost gets through there entirely unscathed.
He really saw the sky there.
Popped a wheelie and kept going. It's a top 10. How about it? Yeah, you're not supposed to finish in the top 10 when the truck is like this. That's very nicely done. Yeah, that's crazy. But just lands on all 4s and he'll keep it going. Nicely done. Yeah, we're at Long Beach. May or may not have a Wreckfest stream this weekend. It's just kind of to be determined with us, really.
There definitely will be one.
Cool. Well, we'll see if I can.
I think it's Saturday, like 2:30.
2:30.
I'm doing the one for I'm not gonna say their name out loud.
Okay. Oh, that
FF.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's let's see. We got a Wreckfest stream this week, and then next Tuesday we're back at Long Beach, so that should be good. Different. Our first time there, we got no idea what we're doing so far. Out west and at a road course that's not Sonoma. So, official race results for the Fr8 Racing 208. Brandon Pfeiffer first career win. 3 trucks separated by 35 hundredths of a second, and then really 17th on back. Absolute chaos. that was Atlanta. That was our 2 super speedways. Do we have Talladega really late in the year? Let's see. Long Beach, Darlington, Rockingham, Bristol, Texas, the Glen, Dover, Charlotte, Nashville, Michigan, which I guess technically. We have Talladega, October 20th. See ya at the plate race later this year, but 2 really good ones to start, and we're looking forward to Long Beach, and we'll probably shake up the running order a good bit. We don't have Hunter Ken or Tommy Gossett, Quentin Warman, Thomas Lloyd, so who the heck's going to come out on top at Long Beach? Should be a good one. We'll see you guys there next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. See you then.